Welcome back to Good Day State Line, the United Way of Rock River Valley, celebrating 100 years this year. Cassie's here to tell us all about their great programs. Good morning, Cassie.
Good morning.
So thanks for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
So for anyone, I mean, the United Way has obviously been around for a very, very, very long time.
Right.
But if some people don't know exactly what you do, tell us what the United Way does for the community.
Well, the United Way does projects and programs for the community. Winnebago and Ogle County, we've been doing that for 100 years. So basically looking at whatever the emerging needs are and finding those needs and making a difference.
So they've obviously changed from, I don't even know, 1020? Is that how you say 1920?
I know.
1920, not 1,000
So
years.
December 4th, 1919.
Okay, 1919.
Was our first.
The first day, so just a little over 100
but
years.
Our first campaign, like our fundraising campaign, was held in 1920. So we kind of celebrate 1919 and 1920.
Awesome. So Cassie, what do you do with the United Way?
I'm a marketing and communications director.
So how long have you been involved?
You know, I just had my year anniversary.
Oh, well, congratulations.
But I've been a long time, thank you, a long time United Way giver. In past jobs, I've been the United Way campaign coordinator for our workplace campaigns, because that's a big part of United Way. To raise money to support our projects and programs, we go into the workplace and raise money. And so I've been involved probably since the start of when I started working.
So
was always a United Way supporter. Yeah,
that's great. Yeah. So tell me about celebrating 100 years for the United Way.
Well, we've been trying to celebrate 100 years. In April was going to be our 100-year gala at Embassy Suites. We were going to be the first event there, and that, of course, got postponed.
Much like everything else that happened in April.
Right, and we called that like our once-in-a-lifetime event. And so then we started thinking, what could we do? Could we do something else? So an idea came to us from one of the local restaurateurs, from Paul Sletton at Abreu, and he said, why don't you still have your 500 people, but we'll be at tons of different restaurants, so we could all be together and then connect through the power of live stream.
Sure.
And so we could be socially, distanced and safe, help out the restaurants, and still celebrate. And we loved that idea. We loved it. So we called it Reunited. And we were just raring to go. And then finally, the last couple of days, we realized it just can't happen.
Right, we're not quite there yet.
We're not quite there. We really thought we would be, and we were following all the safety guidelines. We were doing everything by the book, but quite frankly, people are just not ready, I think, to spend a lot of time in one place. So.
And that makes sense, and that's what the theme of 2020 is
pivot.
Yes, pivot, cancel, reschedule,
adapt.
Figure it out later, because we don't really know what's going on.
Right.
So we can still celebrate the United Way. You have some middle school programs you want to talk about.
Right, so in the last couple of years, we took on a really bold initiative, and that was to make a difference in middle school, because the problems in the community that our donors see are crime, poverty, and unemployment. And that then segues into high school dropouts. Well, then if you dig a little deeper, high school dropouts start dropping out in middle school.
Okay. They
don't come into high school and say, I'm going to drop out. The process starts in middle school. No one had a good time in middle school. I don't
really,
think. I haven't found anyone, right? We all had trouble. We all had trouble. So if we can make a difference in middle school, and we found that 31% of our 9th graders are not on track to graduate.
Okay.
So if we can make a difference starting in the 6th grade, 7th grade, like really get in there and do the connecting that we do with the partners we have, then we can really make a difference and help kids get on track to be successful in high school and then beyond.
So how can the community be a part of that and help you out?
Well, we are kicking off our campaign in September. So the workplace campaign, but even if you don't have a workplace or your workplace doesn't have a campaign, you can certainly call us and see if you'd like to have run a campaign. But you can donate to us. You can go to unitedwayrrv.org and donate anytime. You can take a look at what that means, because it is like, explain to me again why you're in middle school. So we have a lot of information on our website. You can go to our social media accounts and look at what we're sharing. Lots of things. We've already started the program. It started in 2019. So we've had a year under our belt. Now, a weird year.
Yes.
Right? But, we're gearing up for 2020, and we're going to need people helping out now more than ever.
It's a great opportunity to volunteer and to be a part of it, especially if your life has changed a little bit. Maybe people have some free time to help you out. So what's that website one more time?
UnitedWayRRV.org.
perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Cassie.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we're Skyping with Dr. Jackie Walters from Married to Medicine on Bravo, and she's going to give us some tips to be happier and healthier during August, which is National Wellness Month, and later trying oysters with Stone Eagle Tavern and decorating masks with your favorite Disney princess. We'll be right back.